Welcome. This is your boy, Mr. G, and you're watching another episode of The Road to Freedom. And hopefully I can shoot a couple of these today before the snow hits. That's right, we have a forecast for 2 to 6 inches of snow, followed a few days later by 73 degrees, because that's totally normal. And so here we are. I'm going to be living back down in this area in a month, so I'll be introducing you to the new place at some point in time. You're on Tuckerton Road in the burbs of South Jersey. And I thought I would finish off my series on my pops, at least for now. Maybe I'll add more about him at another time. But I wanted to talk about my pops and the 4-beer lawn mower. The 4-beer lawn mower. My pops was always on a set of wheels doing something. And at some point in time, because we had a quarter-acre backyard, he decided it would be easier to mow the lawn if he could sit on a ride-on lawnmower and do it, which really didn't make any sense because he never mowed the lawn. He made one of us do it. So we were responsible then to use the hand-push a mower for the front lawn, and he would do the backyard, and no one, of course, was allowed to touch the sacred ride-on lawnmower. Which we didn't care, because to be honest with you, as long as there was a rule in my house that if you used the lawnmower to cut our lawn first, then you could also use the lawnmower to cut the neighbor's lawn and make some cash, which is how I bought my first 2 mopeds and my first motorcycle and my first car. Maybe not my first motorcycle. I'm wondering, I think I had to pay for that after the fact. I don't remember. So my friend Vince and I, we had this running joke going. How many beers would it take my father to cut the lawn? And it was quite a ridiculous thing to watch, but we played out front so often, and we got to know his routine. He kept his hidden stash of beers in the freezer in the garage. We had a huge freezer in the garage and then 2 in the house. Because there was a lot of kids running around. You needed a lot of food at all times. And so one day we were out there, bored, doing nothing, and my dad's got his beer and he's going, and we hear the lawnmower start, and he's keeping himself busy, cutting the lawn. Then we see him come back for another beer pretty quickly. So we're like, my friend Vince is like, yeah, your dad, it takes him 2 beers to cut the lawn. And I'm like, okay, whatever. And then he comes back for a third one. We're playing baseball at this point, if I remember correctly. We catch him coming back and opening his third one. And, we start laughing, and I'm like, no, it takes him 3 beers. And then it took him 4 beers, and then it took him 5 beers. I don't think he ever had a 6-beer lawn mowing experience. But, I mean, the thing is, the man weighed 300 pounds, so, the first 3 just don't even touch him. In fact, I'm sure he weighed more than 300 pounds at one point. But he was about a, 270 to 300 pounder at, 5'5". So he could chug the Budweiser. Budweiser was his thing. It was just special to him. And he was all crazy about the Clydesdale horses, and loved Budweiser commercials. And we had Budweiser. We had a full bar in the basement, and Budweiser signs everywhere. And so has anybody experienced this, or is this just my pops that was like this, where he'd have to do a chore, but it's a certain amount of beer had to be consumed in order for the chore to be completed. Because my dad could pull a 5-beard lawn cutting pretty easily and did so on a regular basis. And so that's my story of my pops and his sacred lawnmower, ride-on lawnmower. This is your boy, Mr. G. Catch me on Instagram. Catch me on the Face Beazle. Catch me at motovlog.com as well, and catch a whole bunch of other great moto vloggers. And I'm out. Peace.